We spoke to MSD's Claire Kelly about the growth of digital skills and the role they will play in the future of work. Can you tell me a bit about the role digital and tech skills now have in the workplace?
Yeah, so I suppose prior to COVID, my teams would have been global. So, we would have always had to rely on technology in that respect. But obviously, since COVID, it's even more so given that our team members who used to co-locate are now all remote. But it's really important. We won't be able to work as a cohesive team without it. We have team members in KL in Malaysia, in San Jose in Costa Rica, in Prague and Dublin as well. From my perspective, I would use Teams quite a bit to work with the various team members. I would use chat, and then we would collaborate on documentation, and we would also then obviously have all our meetings. So that's an amazing tool. And I suppose things have come a long way since when I first started, and we used to have to send emails to each other saying who's in the spreadsheet. So it's amazing how quickly technology has progressed in that respect. We've adopted the agile ways of working and framework. So we would use the Jira tool to track and manage our day-to-day tasks, which is great. When you're remote, you really have to make time and effort for the softer side of things. Things that would naturally happen in an office where you just learn more about a person, that doesn't naturally happen remotely. So it's something you have to really focus on and make sure that you are connecting with your team members and your stakeholders, because otherwise, that's how we get things done, is through working with people. So it's a really important component in my opinion.
And then, in terms of digital upskilling, how can businesses integrate that more effectively?
Yeah, so things are moving so fast now. In the past, you would have had time. A tool would have come into being, and you would have had time to upskill and to become an expert on a tool. However, now things are moving so fast. That tool comes in, and then it can almost be outdated by the time you're getting comfortable with it. So I suppose in my opinion, what we need to do is we really need to carve out time for people to be able to upskill and experiment. These tools are really powerful, so you need the time to really invest and experiment and understand, because often what you learn in a standard training session, it will get you a certain part of the way, but often it's through experimentation that you really can see how a particular tool or technology can bring value to the business.
And then within MSD, what role does AI and data analysis play when it comes to work processes in the future?
Yeah, so it's a really exciting space here. We within our programs, we have the citizen development, and that's where we are putting the tools into the hands of the business, where we've been able to have citizens come on board and bring RPA and automation to bear on some of their processes. So that's a really exciting space, and we're replicating that now with the analytics and looking to also do the same with the process mining. So and I think that's really the way of the future. As the tools get more user friendly, it makes sense to allow our business to be able to do it. From the reporting and analytics space, the demand is huge. We have so much data and so much powerful data, and really it's about identifying what we need to bring to the business to bring value. It's how do we do that in a kind of a smart way, so that we're reducing our technical debt, bringing in automations into that space as well, but also meeting the needs and the demands of the business. And everything that we do that can that can bring these improvements and support the business. That means that if our processes are getting leaner, that we are essentially supporting being able to bring the medicines to our patients in a more timely manner. And that's, I suppose, one of the key goals, and something that we don't want to lose sight of.
Thank you very much, Claire.
No, thank you.